that is right here.
Oh, geez, I like that. That's a nice idea. I
Now,
mean, just nice to take a break right there.
I feel like
I don't have
obscure
any of
just
those
goes, "Fuck
things,
you, move
but
out of my way."
yeah.
The
Take a
other
breath.
thing to wait, the other thing to consider is this, is that, um, when do you guys want to do these things? Like, so Nim is here now. I think this is a chance to have this conversation. So you guys have found these items. You're ready. There's basically three things to consider. One, you know that the chapel. I'm saying this because Nim's here as well. The chapel is potentially a safe place to rest. Again, those immovable rods are in the door, but you now know how to remove them because everything here that was controlled is dead. The second thing is that you have been promised a secure way upstairs, if not more information from Lord Gorquith, and then lastly, um, you want to just say fuck it and do it on your own because you've done all of this, and a scroll of resurrection means that you have the chance to bring back one of you guys if you die. So I think that sums it up. So you guys tell me what you want to do.
Anyone have any first thoughts and instincts on anything?
Well, as a bonus, just for the resurrection portion, I do have Revivify as a spell. So
Now that
technically,
is, they have to be dead within a minute, right?
yes.
Which, to be fair, is 10 rounds. So
Yep, just clarifying.
also, the resurrection means somebody has to be dead within the year. Yeah, resurrection is you have been, I'm sorry, has been dead for 1 year or longer. Uh, Kevin, you have just joined, so I want to take care of one sticky note that I have. It is in regards to spirit guardians. I don't think you've done anything wrong, but I want to clarify this before it either A turns into an issue or B doesn't. When
Once
you
you bring it
create,
up, it's already an issue.
yep, that's why I'm going to say fuck you. I hate you so
No,
much. So
fuck
no,
you.
no,
All
that's
right.
not.
Yours is greater.
Yeah. So all right. So when per the spell, when you create your spirit guardians, you create the things it will affect against things you can see when you cast it. Now, in this past fight, you cast that against devils, and there was no new devils. There is some in my mind. There's some some maybe like subtext to the fact that when you first saw the imp, I'm pretty sure the imp was purporting to be a giant wasp and then changed back. But I'm not going back on that. But I am saying that like when you showed up in the room at the in the last scene of last session and it affected the devils that were in there, you had said devils were the thing, specifically bearded devils and chain devils and whatever were the things affected. So for sure. What I am saying though is that in the future, if there are like if there's bearded devils and chain devils, and then there's like I don't know cannibal fairy moths, you're can like or actually maybe this would have been a thing for the hell swarms stuff. If you didn't see that when you cast it initially, it's not going to affect it. Just because it says you have to see the things that you're saying, this will affect when you cast a spell. The other part about that is, and I think you probably took this into consideration already, but I didn't even know this was a thing, is that if you cast it at higher levels, it does even more damage. I'm anticipating you knew that. I didn't know that, and so that's that just so that you make sure you're telling me the right amount of damage to take each time. That's all.
So I'm going to say two things. One, that I disagree with what you said, and two, even if I did agree with what it said, I would say that that is a bad ruler.
Okay.
But what I'm going to say too, with just disagreeing with it, is you can designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by. Actually, it's to be unaffected by it. So it's actually, I'm choosing the ones that I can see to be unaffected.
Actually, that's a good point. I'm sorry. You know what? Like I have written down, it says I literally have written down creatures you can see when casting. So yeah. So I get. Well, I guess my point to this is that like if you're like don't affect these creatures, that also means that if you forgot somebody that wasn't there, like and like an NPC comes in, they're gonna get fucked up. So I like the idea like of calling out, like if you're like the devils are affected by this, and then a demon shows up, you're like, oh, you didn't call that out. That's kind of thing.
Right.
Or
and that's what I'm saying. It doesn't do, and what I'm saying would be a terrible call.
Fair.
That call.
Fair. Wait, hold on. So fair, but also I feel like this spell in and of itself is already a fucking crazy powerful thing. Like it's like you have 100% like a turn undead or a turn whatever, but to anything you so choose. And so that's why I'm saying I want to put a little limitation to this, because if you can just say, oh no, that guy's cool, it feels like there should be some payment that goes with this. That's all. Not like you have to cast the spell again or do whatever, but I just feel like either you're limited at the start of it, or as you grow what's being said, there's also a detriment kind of thing. That's all.
Oh, I understand what you're saying and what you're trying to do, and I'm just saying it. I hate it. And
you hate it. Hate it. Yep. No, I get it. Yep. That's it. Yep.
So that's all. But if that's
so how about this? Eric, yeah, Kevin, let's do this. Let's put a pin in that, and we'll move forward. We'll see what's going on. But okay. The other thing that I need to talk to you guys about is that when you guys eventually decide to get into the elevator, go up, Clan Milorn wants to go with you. I mean, obviously, like that's like that's no shock or whatever.
Yep.
We need flesh shields, so that makes sense.
Wait. You're not wrong, but things could happen on the elevator, depending upon how things go. Okay. And then things could happen upstairs. And I think what my suggestion is that you guys will roll your turn initiative to find out where you fall. Whatever enemy you're fighting will roll. And then Clan Milorn roll as well, which means that if you guys are next to each other in turn order, you can help each other however you want. But if you're not, then you have to act separately than each other. Does that make sense or no?
Yeah, that's fine, I think.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. That was one person who said that's fine, but I also don't know if the rest of everybody says it. But I think as far as like battlefield control, I like the idea of either there being 3 rounds for 2 rounds based upon this. So like you go, bad guys go, Milorn goes, it goes back to you, or it's like bad guys, you and Milorn goes kind of thing. And if you guys are next to each other, you can. But if you're separated because of initiative, then
Then it's
that's just how it is. So
okay.
Okay.
With like 20 different initiatives.
Okay. So I guess at that point, since we have gone through all of the stuff and things I had as far as like, sticky notes, what do you guys want to do? You have a scroll of resurrection. You've got an undead ooze kind of next door that said, give this to me and I'll give you a map. And tell you how to get to where you need to be and everything. And then you've got like this bath of just sort of like, oh my god, it's probably the best jacuzzi you're ever gonna get. So what are you guys doing? What's happening? Tell me. You tell me.
I think the order should be deal with the undead ooze one way or another. Throw obscurity into the bath to cure her poor affliction. Then rest. Then head the fuck upstairs. But that's my thought.
I might just say switch the rest and the ooze.
The only reason being that it might be, we had this whole talk before you got here, Kevin, is that it might be more advantageous to do the ooze first because the upstairs is going to also be kind of a shit show and we're just going to be going. So it might be the last time.
Saying, if we rest and then talk to the ooze, because I'd hate to have something happen at the ooze and we're ill prepared.
Correct. I think the same thing could be said about, okay, something bad happened at the ooze, and now we're kind of fucked for going upstairs unless we do a whole rest again.
I think the other thing that just to put it out there, and again, just being the voice of the sort of, I guess, omnipotent person here, is that that there is a clock ticking until other forces get here, and the longer that you spend here, the more likely it is that other forces will show up, which will complicate, if not overcomplicate, what your missions are to try and achieve.
Absolutely. Which is why we haven't even taken the long rest yet.
Right. Like you took a short rest for yeah, exactly.
We're definitely cognizant of that, which is definitely something where it's like, I'm cool with all of that. How are people feeling in terms of spells, spell slots, and stuff like that? Anything that people need to heal up or whatever, because I think maybe a quick short rest, maybe pop that out. I've got enough spells. Health is down a bit, and then we can always throw in a long
I think
after that.
I do
in case something does happen, I do have enough spells for some big stuff. So, like if
I do think it's important to say this though. You guys have spent most of the day exploring to get to this point. Spent an hour, half hour, whatever, rest. Did this for another hour. If you guys press on and this takes more than a couple hours from where you're at, you're pushing towards that initial level of exhaustion because of the amount of time that you've been away. So, and I'm not saying that you can't do it and you can't not have this be an issue. I'm just saying that the longer it takes as you do this stuff, the more you're pressing towards that. And currently, you're kind of moving towards that limit. That's all.
Well, I've already got a level of exhaustion, so I'd prefer to just keep pushing, because I don't want the second yet.
Apparently I do too.
Yeah, who doesn't want to get that second level of exhaustion and see what happens?
But yeah, no, I'm not thinking of doing much except for doing a short rest, talking to the ooze and all that. If that's
Well-
what we're doing, if we wanted to revive
Do you
him
mean
or whatever.
before taking a long rest, or like just doing that and moving
So,
on?
My thought process is I agree with what Eric was saying, but obscurity. She has an affliction that she needs.
Yeah,
to
she,
bath.
she was. I believe she had her hit points reduced, right?
No, I don't have any active conditions listed. My hit
Okay.
points are low currently. I'm at 30 hit points out of my 87 max, but there's no hit
Yeah,
minimum.
her condition was revived after the
Okay.
short rest
Gotcha.
because of a spell that was cast, and then that brought her
I had
back
some
to being
conditions
okay.
a couple of times. I had a couple of conditions.
Yeah,
Okay,
when
then
when
that
the o-
have
when,
all been
the- by
resolved.
the way, not to forget, make sure no one forgets this. There is an ogre that's sapping people's life essence somewhere in this building, that knocked obscurity the fuck out, and so you guys have not killed them. They are still out there somewhere.
All right. The movable rods are currently right here.
They're yours.
They're
Don't worry about it. You have them.
I'm saying what's happening. So
Okay, sorry.
we have
Sorry.
them and they're here.
And no one can move because they're immovable.
And obscurity. You can, if you want, like, Nim can have a blessing sort of thing to help with your loss of max health points.
Cool.
So I'm getting heal points, but I was not my maximum was not limited.
Oh, that was already.
Okay.
That was all.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
already
that's-
took
But Obscurity
everything.
does
Yeah.
really want to go into this bath right now.
Oh, okay.
Just
All
so you all
right.
know.
Okay, listen, wait. I'm gonna say this out loud. Nothing is gonna happen to you if you go into. But my brain immediately said, "Tell everybody obscurity turns into baby obscurity when she goes in." That's not gonna happen, but that's
That'd
what
be
I was thinking. So that's all.
I kind of like that idea. Redo, start over. Fuck this.
No, it's just a -6 to all your stats. Your obscurity. That's all. Obscurity.
Yeah, and I have to be carried around by somebody the whole time.
Yeah,
fed
and you
in my
cry.
ass cheeks.
There is no stealth. There is no stealth. But no.
Started watching this anime. I stopped.
Oh, by the way, Kevin, I like maybe this Saturday if like you want to log on before anybody else does. I need to talk like Grand Sumo with you because
Oh, awesome.
I
Yeah.
have so much to say. I have so much to say, and not so much like in negative, just like I have so much to say. That's all.
Yeah.
So
No, absolutely. That's perfect. I didn't watch today. Today was a weird day. But yeah, Felicia and we've seen up to day 10. But yeah.
all right, I watched day 10 this morning. The only thing I also want to say is that my pick is Fujiro Yoga. I don't know how to say his name correctly because I don't listen. I'm just watching. It's maybe it's Fujiryoga, largely because he's got the sickest fucking hair and he doesn't tie it back. It's just somehow
that's the new guy.
permanently. It's just
the-
permanently back. Like he's got long hair that's
but
permanently
just
back.
because it's not long enough.
Oh, I fucking love
once
it. It's
gets
so
long
good.
enough, it goes up top. But yeah, no, it doesn't.
I like
really cool.
the severity of his face every time. Even when he loses, I'm like, I love this guy. That's great.
Right.
Just that's it. So.
Saturday, yes, absolutely. But I think if everyone's kind of on board, so the cleansing, if we want to take a short rest real quick in here, head to the zombie guy. If we're gonna revive him, we should, and then we will, or maybe we come back, and we're coming back here to take a long rest anyway, right?
That sounds like a great idea.
Yep.
So, I think that's the plan. If we can take a short rest real quick, and just kind of get healed up. I know my health is low. My spells, I've got a bunch, but I feel like I have enough hit die that I could spend.
So I think let's just real quick. When you guys interacted with Gorquith, it was majoritarily Nim, because I think Nim, you went in first and had it was Nim and Savinus, because Savinus was part of like the calm down squad. But here's what's going to happen. The heroes will likely need a bard or cleric to fulfill their end of the bar, as most other heroes will not be able to cast the spell. But even then, the spell is normally too high of a level to cast. Using the scroll, a spellcaster can resurrect Lord Gorquith with a successful DC 17 spellcasting ability check. And so that could be you, Nim. However, if you have a bard, the bard can attempt to use the scroll, and they will need to use a DC 16 insight check to use the scroll. So that's up to you guys. It's either a straight up DC 17 spellcasting or a DC 16 insight. But maybe I shouldn't have told you the numbers, but I feel like letting you know the numbers because that lets you know what you gotta do.
I did just do a 26 insight.
Wait a minute. What? Are you just rolling this for shit, or did you do that after I said that?
He revived the bard that we were keeping this from to ask him why he did that. Why were you trying to get this? He revived him back into a zombie. So now no one wins. What's the name of the spell? Is it
Resurrection.
It's a scroll of resurrection.
It's a spell. It's a scroll level 7 because the spell level is a 7.
That's why the DC is 17. Yeah.
When is
I mean, Eric, here's what I'm gonna say, because you rolled a dice and you rolled a fucking great dice, and also at some point in my life, maybe before this summer when we have like the summer cookout, I'm gonna get a shirt that says "fucking Savinus" and hand it to you.
That's fine.
I think that here's what I would suggest. Kevin, if you want to try to do this, if you want to try to use your thing, that's fine. But Savinus, if you want to try to roll this, I'm going to say roll with disadvantage, but unless both rolls are under the 16, you're going to succeed as well. So that, if that makes any sense, right? Because you succeeded with a 26. So unless you fail twice, you succeed. But as like a follow-up, I'm thinking this is like a double measure. Like both of you are working at the same time. So go for it, you guys.
All right, but I mean, before any of that, is that what we're doing? Are we going over there? And
I that's what I was assuming, because Savinus is already rolling dice.
No, you gave. I feel like the problem was you gave Eric a number, and he's just like, "I'm Savinus. Roll." I got it right. Probably.
Yeah, no,
I didn't
and that,
roll a
wait,
one,
wait,
so I
if
rolled
that's
a
the case,
19
then
or a 20.
Savanus, you're asleep soundly. Everything is fine. Kevin, what are you doing?
Oh, so long rest. Roll them, guys. Long rest. Tom just gave it to him. But so I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. Are we going over there and reviving that thing? Is that what the plan is? I mean, there was always the thing, like you said, to move on without reviving that thing and just keep the scroll to ourselves. So, I mean, there's different options for that. But
I mean,
just wanted to see
listen,
what
don't
you
take the
think.
Tom plan just because Tom said it. So that's what I'm saying.
That's never been. Don't.
So
use
Kevin,
that, son. I don't know where this is
there's a
coming from.
like
There's
listen.
been no
I,
history of that.
hold on. I'm saying this right now. I'm fairly certain that if we lived in a world where there were no children or spouses, and you and I are in a place, the Tom plan might be the plan that you're like, yeah, let's fucking do it. Just saying. I'm just saying.
So as an added bonus, next level I do gain the seventh spell. Yeah, I can start casting at a 7th level. So,
But how is that a plan right now?
well, I'm just saying in terms of
The next
our
one.
spells, like we wouldn't have to technically keep a scroll if we don't.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be as valuable to us.
Correct.
Sure.
Cool. All of a sudden, the building starts eating you guys. No, that's not true. What are you guys
It's
doing?
gonna mimic the whole
What
time.
what do we
Round,
need?
round,
What do we
round,
need the
round.
elevator for?
Say it again, Dolan.
Get to the next
What do we
level.
need? Is so like there is no other way to get to the 3rd level besides using this lift.
There is no other way.
Okay.
Which, by the way, is over here.
Tom, could you
Okay.
change the settings?
I'm happy to.
The
What are you looking
Dark vision on the dynamic lighting, if that's still what they're calling it, to something about like I'd have to look at it again, but it's something about like discovered being grayed out, because everything is black right now except what we can see. But if we walked through a room previously, what it used to do, and this is what I had for you guys with pirates, is it would be grayed out and you couldn't see it. So if something moves into there, like a monster goes in, you guys wouldn't be aware of it, but you're still aware of how the room was set up and like the different style and stuff like that. And
Does that do any better?
If you're okay with that setting, I will look at it and then I'll tell you about it if you can't find it. So that way we can still continue, but just kind of check it.
Yeah. By all means, if you want to make it better, then make it better. I think. But here, I think the real question is this: is that there's, to be very frank, you guys have found what there is to find. So, you have found the thing to go back and deal with the undead ooze, who has said that they can provide you with, further guidance / direction. Or you can go on your own, but it is up to you. What you do know is that, and whether or not this would work to your advantage or not, is that the person that they sent with you to help you, Findle the Minstrel, clearly decided to break and run and try to grab the resurrection scroll for themselves, and you stopped that and got it back. And so that might carry some weight with it if you go back as well.
Yeah.
Good.
So, I guess. All right. What I'm gonna ask everyone individually what are your thoughts? Do you care about any of the Explorer mode is on? Okay, cool. Do you care about going with these guys or against these guys? Let's see.
Wait. I just want to say this. None of the undead want to go with you. They either want to be just like resurrected where they are, just not be part of this bullshit anymore. The only people and or things that want to go with you to go upstairs are Clan Malorn, specifically like the major players from Clan Malorn. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. So the what is it? Eric, what are your thoughts on, or what are Sylvanas' thoughts on, should we revive or not? Yay,
Well,
nay, indifferent.
So my thoughts are yay revive based on having an easier time. In theory, we're getting a map, and I say in theory because I don't know how trustworthy this ooze is. But
Yep.
in theory, we're getting a map and a way up in the elevator.
I'm gonna say I'm not discounting what you're saying. It's just I'm always gonna assume that everyone's operating under the level of their skepticism of like,
Yeah.
hey, if they turn on us, well, yeah, if it's always the case of if they turn on us,
Yeah.
shit. Yeah. So, but like, hey, I feel like they're trustworthy enough that it's a yes. So, okay. Jen, what are you thinking?
I am
Sorry.
yay revive.
Okay.
Because less undead may be better. I would want to know if the guy who sent with us was acting under his orders to try to steal the scroll for himself without us. And take a short rest and do that.
Take a short rest, then do that, and then long rest, or do that. Yes.
I would say short rest, only because I am low on hit points. Unless somebody wants to just give me hit points, I need to roll dice to be able to get some of those back.
Okay.
So short rest, and I also get key points back, which I am pretty sure I got nothing left. I'm just guessing, but I like to go fast and loose with those guys. So yeah. I got one key point. So I would need a short rest to be of much use.
Yeah.
In case this does go bad, because I don't think we should trust the ooze. I do think that this guy was trying to steal it for the ooze from us. I
feel like he was stealing it for himself.
Yeah, I mean, either, yes. If he was stealing it for himself, then he was trading everybody, or he could have been working for the guy that we're about to help out.
Right.
I'm not sure.
I didn't consider that, but yeah, no, that's a possibility. I just don't understand why he would even have that happen. So I mean, while we're talking to him, we might be able to have everyone kind of concentrate on an insight check to see kind of how he reacts to that. But okay. So
yeah, so I'm short rest, ooze interaction, revive him, long rest. Hopefully.
What I'm going to do before we do the song, before we do that, I'm just going to do a song of rest. So if you or any creatures you can hear, friendly creatures can hear your performance, they regain hit points at the end of a short rest by spending more and more hit die. Each of those creatures gain extra 1d8 hit points.
So if you rest and use your healing, then you get an extra d8. But if you don't rest, then you don't get anything. But I feel like everyone's going to need to rest.
Yes. So everyone is doing a short rest with benefits right now, or everybody is taking a long rest?
We're doing a short rest with benefits, going to see the ooze, coming back, fully healing.
Whoa. So first, everyone's taking a short rest.
Yes.
And getting their benefits.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Before that,
period. Whoa. Period.
No, you
and
interrupted this whole thing with
No, because he's like, and then we're taking a long rest. I'm
Yeah,
like,
no, that's
we
that's
haven't
what-
gone to see the thing yet,
Yeah,
so.
no, we haven't. I know, right? We haven't done that. He's just listing the things in order that we're gonna do. We know that we haven't done any of it, but I was
Correct.
still looking to get everyone's thoughts on it before we step forward. So I was looking for TJ and I don't know, anyone else who wants to throw in anything else, if they have any thoughts or just even just a vote. And it's like, I'm actually against this. It's like, okay.
Blue Moon.
I just want everyone's voices.
I want to be, because everyone's for it, and I want to, like, you know, try to come up with something else. But I'm for it. Morok is like, yeah, we get to cast magic. Let's resurrect someone. Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm indifferent either way. My biggest concern is the exhaustion that I've got, but that's not affected by the decisions that we have here.
Yeah.
But you can take a short rest in that pool and lose that exhaustion, correct?
Who currently has a wait, no. Who currently has anything that could be related to fatigue? We have a level of exhaustion. Dolan, what do you have?
I just need hit points. I got everything else. I'm good.
Yeah,
I
but
think it's
I have no
yeah, but
Nim and Mira Jor.
all right. So Nim, what do you have right now?
Exhaustion. They both have exhaustion level.
Okay, so Nim and Mirajor, roll me a Constitution saving. All right. Mirajor 21, nice. Nim, okay. Both of you feel like a pressure, like almost like somebody working on a nerve on you. Unfortunately, Mirajor, it eases up. Nim, you lose 1 hit point as you feel this pressure coming from something above you.
Okay.
Most like it's searching for you.
All right. So I think it was unanimous. One person who went out, and I'm fine with that. I wouldn't even like throw in a vote one way or the other, because I was kind of not. I was more indifferent. I was okay either way. I definitely liked some of the thought process of, this will help. This could help us going forward with everything that we're doing. So it's like, yeah, let's do that. Let's take a short rest and then head over there and try and revive this guy. What kind of check was it that it had to be made? Was it an Arcana?
To do what?
To
Sorry.
cast the spell.
I'm sorry. So yes. So if you're going to use the spell, it is a. I'm just going. It is a DC 17 spell casting check or an insight of 16. Now, wait. Here's before you do anything, or before anyone does anything, let's just talk about 5e mechanics. If anybody has the ability to utilize these things, such as, insight, arcana, etc., you can aid in this check. And if you can roll a 15 or higher, I'm sorry, a 10 or higher, because it's 5e. Yeah, sorry, different game. If you can roll a 10 or higher, you can add a +2 to the roll of the person trying to do
10.
it.
Jeez, that's really high.
Well, I have a +10 to Arcana.
So you should. be able
So do you want to try to roll the roll? Or do you want to roll the one and get nothing and get an 11 and laugh at you? It's your choice. You know what? It was a little bit too harsh. I'm sorry. I'm saying a little bit too harsh, my lad.
If it's
Too
an
bad.
insight check, I've got a +9, and if you can aid with an Arcana of +10, that'd be huge. I assume Mora could probably help with that as well. So yeah, we'll go over there. We should be able to crush this thing, no problem.
I will regain.
That
Oh.
sounds like you're casting some doubt on
So-
your abilities, laddie.
Sounds
But
Bardic.
all right.
So let's do a short rest. I'll get a Bardic Inspiration back as well. And
No. What are you doing? You doing now? What are you doing? What?
Right.
Sorry.
So we're doing now the short rest.
thought we were doing the short rest first, then going to the
Yes.
the guy. Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at numbers and I see a. Oh no.
So Nim, actually, hold on. Let me just see.
Jesus
What's up?
Christ. Roll 4, I get an 11. I roll 2, I get an 11. Not complaining about the second one, but still.
Eric, because of the actions of Mirador, who is helping you somehow with his bunny feet, or their bunny feet, I'm
Yeah.
going to give you advantage on your roll. Roll to see if you can get what you need.
For what? What is happening? Because I haven't. We just did the short rest, and I didn't know what we were doing yet.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Roll.
Roll what?
Uh.
What am I rolling? Insight or Arcana or what? Like, what am I rolling?
Insight or spellcasting ability. Your
Okay.
choice.
All
But
right,
you have advantage on it.
Oh God. Okay. Advantage on insight. Roll. Well, shit.
Well, what are you rolling? What are you doing?
I got a 17 and a 4 on the dice. So 4.
But that was for insight or spellcasting.
That was insight.
You had advantage or disadvantage?
Advantage.
I thought he said advantage, so 20.
Advantage. Yeah.
Oh,
So
I-
24.
24 on insight.
24 insight. Means you pass. However, that just means that the ooze is ready to descend on you. And somebody's going to make a spellcasting check. It's either religion or spellcasting check, please.
Or where's the spell cast?
Yeah, exactly. Because there was an ooze that was somehow connected to this spirit. The spirit is coming back through the resurrection, and now the ooze is like, "Well, fuck you! I'm not part of that. I'm going to do this." And so, to either decimate or get rid of it, I'm going to need either a religion or an attack roll.
All right,
Your
so
choice.
we are over
I can do a-
currently
I
resurrecting
can-
the ooze.
I can do a +8 on my attack roll.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Yep.
Before we do anything else, we are
Yes.
currently resurrecting the ooze. Am I correct?
Yep. Well,
Yep.
Okay.
you're currently
It's unfair.
currently
Shut
you're
up.
resurrecting Lord Gorquith,
The thing
who
is,
was merged with an ooze.
Yeah.
You have successfully started the resurrection process, which means the
Okay.
ooze has to go somewhere. Now the ooze is out there.
okay, so you need a spell attack or something to destroy the ooze.
To get rid of the ooze, correct?
All right.
Yes.
I've got a +9 for my spell attack.
I've got a +8.
Yeah.
That's 20.
Also, you can, if that doesn't work, you also have a bardic inspiration, so you can add a d10 to that if that doesn't work.
Well, 20.
And Jen, don't forget you have an extra d8 of healing.
All right, so what are we looking at right
That
now?
was with my D8 of healing. I got 5 hit points.
With the additional one, because
With
of
the additional 3D8 gave me 5.
Jesus.
Uh-huh.
No. That's only 2.
Sylvanas, wait. Just to go back here. Sylvanas rolled a 13. Nim rolled a 20.
I didn't know if I was the one who had to roll it or if someone else
Yeah,
is.
no, it's fine. And then Mirajor rolled a 13. Nim, you rolled a 20, correct? Yes?
Yes.
Roll a
Nim-
d10.
Bardic inspiration.
Jen, you only rolled 2d8 there. 3 on the d10.
Okay. There is still an entity moving towards everything. Mirajor, a 13 hits it. Roll whatever damage it is that you would do, what it is you just did.
Sorry, 1 sec.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it would be a firebolt. That's my attack roll, but it's fire.
As you hit this thing, it sizzles and burns and seems to continue. It's not done yet.
Well, shit.
It's fine though, because it's the good guy's turn. The thing that is the bookshop is dead. The thing that's coming up behind it is almost dead. All of the things on the map were dead that anyone knows about. So, good guys, what would you like to do? Starting with Mirajor.
Probably hit it again.
Go right ahead. Yes.
Nice.
Oh yes. Which thing would you like to take off the?
Well, what are we looking at? Because I don't see anything on the map.
How about don't worry about it. You take something off the map. Moving on. Obscurity. What are you doing?
I'm not even sure what we're fighting right now.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. Just do something.
Okay. Is the globule resurrected or no?
No. Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say with that last attack, everybody's fine. And now the question is, what are you guys gonna do next? Are you gonna go back and talk to the ask about the scroll of resurrection? Are you gonna hang out here? Are you gonna go upstairs? What's happening next? What do you want to do?
Okay, so right now we're still in the place where we were taking a short rest, And nothing was attacking us?
Well, sounds like one of those nights, but
Sorry about that. I got dropped.
Stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have to go up the lift, which is going to start in probably the next 6 to 8 hours. So what are you doing? Are you just hanging out here doing jack shit and just poking each other in the eyeballs so you all have less than stellar hit points? Are you doing whatever? Let's figure it out. Because at this point, I'm like, I just want to be done with this fucking book. So what are we doing?
dude, what is happening? The fuck is going on?
There we go. All right. I had to drop and rejoin because the audio was not. Are there any other things that we know of that we need to attack right now?
Oh my god, you have to go upstairs to the 3rd floor. That's what you need to do.
Right.
You
No,
need to get the
Who was
thing.
attacking us? Right.
What?
No.
Tom, where the fuck are we?
We
Like, we're not in the room with the ooze right now. We're not showing. When we ask who's here, we get, don't worry about it. Where are we? What is happening?
And then we're going to
okay,
find
okay.
it.
Whoa.
Let me
Holy
let me
fuck.
try. Wait. Let me try to. I guess. Let me try to explain because for me everything is in full display.
I have to step away for a
So-
minute. I'll be right back.
No, too late. So. Yeah, I apologize. I'm just trying to make everything in a reasonable, like, a viewpoint, I guess. So, hold on. So let's do this. This.
All right. So just so you know, we are currently on the map that is the chapel. We are not on the map with the ooze, so we don't see anything that's going on if there's anything visual that matters.
Yep. So let's make sure that everybody's here where we need to be. So. Yep. Okay. So let's do this. All right, so everyone has dealt with this area. And right now it seems like everyone is basically falling back to here or here.
Yes.
Everyone can see that? Yes. Everyone can see that. Okay. So, as far as ways out of here, everybody needs to go this way. To either go this way, back towards where the elevator is that everyone has figured out, or go this way, and go this way towards, well, really nothing that you guys have found. That's kind of the juxtaposition of where you guys are right now. So the idea, what I will say is this, is that, hold on, let me just, if you guys want, I don't want to go through all of the stuff and things that are part of getting there, but basically, if you guys want to go back, oh fucking shit, get out of the way, god damn it. So like, if you guys want to basically go from here to up here. I'm sorry, to up here, to then go to the secret room and then come back down. You can come back and talk to this guy, but effectively, like from here, I'm just gonna say that if you want to go talk to them, you can go talk to them, and that's where the sort of Uger O's thing is. If you want to go do that, so what do you guys want to do?
I mean, we just resurrected somebody, so we should probably be talking to them first and get.
So yeah,
You just spent the resurrection spell, so that the guy that sent you there with the information is now gonna what? Or so.
so, okay. I don't know if everyone else has seen all
I'm just gonna.
I guess at this point, like I'm a little confused. Like, what is it that you guys want to do right now? Because if you guys are going back to talk to him, and you're saying I've already done a thing, then I don't understand. So what are you guys doing?
Well, so you had Savannis roll, so that he could cast the spell, and that's kind of where a lot of the confusion kind of came into play, where it's just like, oh, we're going, sort of thing, and we're reviving. So that's kind of where the confusion was, because then you had an ooze drop on us, and we were like, where are we? What's happening? And so we were fine with using that thing. We're fine with using the resurrection scroll. If we are in combat because oozes started to drop on us, that's fine. We had taken a short rest before then, so anyone who needs to adjust the numbers can just do that. But we head there, we go to resurrect him. I was going to be the one who was going to be rolling with assistance from Savannis and Moruk, at least. If not, Savannis already rolled it and crushed it, so no big deal on that. So at this point, we are kind of being ambushed by the oozes, I think. Now, we can't see that other room right now up on this same map because we didn't have Explorer vision.
I feel like a lot of shit you just described just was not a thing. So
that's what happened, though. This is
I'll send you the recording so that you can decode it tomorrow.
No. Hold on. Initial, yes, and then you guys came in the backside, did some like conversations, which is what set this up, as far as like interactions with that, correct? And then everybody took off to go do what they needed to do. And so right now, you guys just left from the chapel where you were and started working your way back up to where all of this stuff was happening. And I'm like, what are we talking about? Because as like when you left there, the concept was go forth and bring me back a scroll of resurrection.
Okay. I would ask what the rolls were for at this point, but I don't think it would matter. So, all right. So we're heading over to there. So is that something where it's like in that case we are running into something along the way? If not, then I think we would just kind of head there with no sort of thought process on kind of whatever. I would go security.
So I apologize to everybody because I feel like something happened where I guess maybe I misunderstood what was occurring, because hang on, I'm just like, I guess invigorifying the or like enlarging the map. And so, at what point, like, again, I'm saying this because I'm not trying to ruin anybody's experience. I just don't understand. Is
Yeah. So what is the last thing?
so
That
the
you
last
have
thing that you
experienced?
guys had was coming into this room and finding stuff and things. You guys
Right.
took care of all the shit down here, okay? All that, perfect, okay. And then this room up here. Well, hold on, I'm just going to do this just so you know where I'm saying. This room up here
Yep.
is this room where there were like a bunch of undead eating each other, including a giant ooze that was what gave you direction.
Yep.
Yep. And so you guys went through everything that was down here, figured out stuff and things, including all of the stuff we started talking about, scrolls of resurrection, etc., wherever they were in here, but they were all down here. Came back out. I told you there was a dead guy in here that wasn't undead, or was undead, but you're like, fuck it, whatever. And then you went back out. It was all these things, and so as that is said, trying to figure out where to go next. And
So, do you for you? Do you have us already reviving Lord Gorkwith, or do we?
well,
Still
I
have
thought
to...
that was part of the process, was going back and giving the scroll to Lord Gorkbeth.
Yeah.
If you're
We
not
thought
doing
to
that,
do
then you're
that.
not doing that. So
no, that was the
We thought that the role that you had Savenis do was for that, was for the resurrection of Lord Gorkwith, and then we had oozes falling on us, and we were just curious.
okay,
What was
wow.
happening, and
All right,
if
so
that's...
let's do this then. No, you came back. You brought the scroll. The ooze is ecstatic. All of the oozes, like cephalopendages, are like excited, and you're able, Savenis, to use the scroll to bring him back. And after a few moments, he goes from this like oozy, non-substantial material to actual flesh and blood. And as he comes out, you're like, "Holy shit, there you are!" And everyone's like, "Ah!" Including the undead. But then the undead start looking at Gorquith, going, "Help us, help us!" And it's at that point that Gorquith looks at you guys and says, "Oh shit, this is gonna be a weird show, but I'm not gonna falter here." And hold on. And what he hands you is this. It's gonna be in. Oh shit, where is it now? Burning Sky, yes. Here we go. It's a new post. There. It's gonna be beep, 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 beep. He posts, he gives you a map of the third floor, and he says, "It's a mess up there. Go get him." The point is, though, to get up there, you have to go up the elevator. So as everybody makes it to the elevator, including a couple members of Clan Malorn, I want everybody to give me... Oh, yes?
We would definitely taking a long rest before we head to that elevator.
Yes.
Okay, everybody is taking a long rest.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, just making
Good
sure. All right.
job. Everybody gets to this elevator. Everybody feels pretty good right now because if you all remember, you spent several rounds, several episodes, several everything figuring out how to figure this out. But also, you feel pretty good because you've been handed this. I'm putting this in Burning Sky. Hold on.
That looks like Firefly.
Stop for a moment, my friend. You see, this is what the ooze thing gave to you. It's a series of letters. A series of letters on a piece of parchment. And that first letter matches what it was that you had tried to decipher before. That said, time out for 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Also, 17 temp hit points for everybody. As we go up the elevator, I'm going to do Inspiring Leader and give you all a good pep talk about oozes and, the need to remember to sleep in proper times. What the fuck?
I turn to Moruk, who isn't here, and just say, how does this shit always work? It's so lame. God, I'm willing to fight for him right now. Fuck, I hate him so much.
Oh. Hot damn. Okay. Oh, okay, so that's how we have to shift his D to G to A to...
I figured there was going to be something that happened in there with only him being resurrected.
Quick question on this this code, because I'm staring at the gear shift diagram from earlier. Where's the H?
Hold on. Bring me up to speed.
All right, so 230, we got a gear shift diagram. This is the diagram for the elevator on how to utilize it to get to the right place, I believe.
Okay, so I missed with that diagram. So the H is that erased one, I would guess.
I'm just saying, like, because I'm looking at this, like, oh, okay, then I'm like, H. Wait a minute.
Jay, are you back?
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay with that? Did you see the message in Discord?
Oh, no, I didn't look. Hold on. Yeah, perfect.
I figured.
Security was hoping.
All right. So what's happening?
We're wondering where H is.
I guess I need more information. H who?
So your the diagram you sent into Burning Sky at 2:30 this afternoon for the elevator mechanism
Mhm.
has like a gear shift mechanism. That's fine and all. Goes A to G, but the clue you dropped on the scroll goes to H. So I'm wondering, ¿dónde está la H?
So two responses to that. The first is, you're not wrong. There is in front of you, whoever goes onto this platform, a pedestal that's like a gas, and there is a clutch that goes A through H.
Okay, because the one you included on didn't include the H, so I just wanted to be sure.
Hold on. I'm going back. You know what? You're correct. There is no H. There is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But no H.
So there should be an H probably where the gas pedal is, and then the
The
gas
H
pedal's
is
moved
the
over.
gas pedal.
Okay, then that makes sense. All right, that's fine. Then that's an easy solve. Okay. Huh. Cool. All right. So if we're all in, and we've all gotten the temporary hit points, 17 to be exact, because of Inspiring Leader, and we're all ready. Yeah, I think we, shifted into turbo here and just start heading up the elevator.
Elevator turbo.
Elevator operator. TJ's not even here for that. Piece of shit.
Okay, so here we go. You guys are. Wait. Did you do? You went through your full rest. You're good. Everything's all good to go. Yes. Yes. Okay. So everybody's in there. Plan Malorn sends 4 people towards you. They are the ones that have been named.
They also have 17 temporary hit points because they're in with us.
Oh shit. Well, remind me of that later, but okay.
I hate
So
to do this, but
Are they
is there
friends?
a limit?
yes, because of space.
Let me see. So
Not that I don't care. What it's on.
that's including myself. So
Pack the fucking minecart to maximum.
Hold on. They have how many plus?
oh no, it's only since there's how many of us? 5 of us total. Plus 1 more. Only one of them plus 17. So the leader will get plus 17.
Who's the coolest name?
There you go.
That's up to you guys because
No,
they are. Hold on. You know what? Doesn't matter because I figured it out. But okay, so
Exactly. They know who the coolest is amongst them, and that's
they know what's going on.
Get the temporary. Although I would say that you might want to argue that it's like, oh no, the lamest one should get it. That would be the most easily inspired, but
Old Lippy.
whoever, you get one of them, Tom. Ultimately.
Well, here's the thing. You guys have found that there is clearly a way of manipulating this elevator to go up.
Shifting.
So you kind of have spent your rounds sending your, sending your doppelgangers down to figure out what's going on, to make all of this work out. Come back, and you have this paperwork in front of you that has been handed to you, and that looks like this. So let me do it this way. It should be in the burning sky, shouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's in the burning sky.
Yeah. So,
we have it
so
all.
you
So-
see this
Yeah, the
thing that
scroll
says
with the-
DGABDHEC.
Yeah,
so
so what
as
you're
you're
gonna do is
looking
we're
at
gonna-
that,
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
going to go to the mechanism and
oh my
shift it
god,
around.
it's almost like Eric can't stop talking. Oh my god, here it is. Because guess what? I want everybody to give me a fucking perception check.
I swear to God, if it's 26, there's no fucking age.
So I don't know what's happening, but I rolled a 13 and it's not adding my thing to it.
Nim, I'm seeing so many like high rolls from you. What's happening right now?
26 for Nim and a 23 for Moruk. So I have another screen because I was working on the Explorer mode thing on another thing. So it's that thing where it rolls it twice because I have two things of roll 20 open because one, so I can do the behind the scenes stuff. But the weird thing is they've always rolled the same. If I rolled a 26 with Nim, it would be a 26 with Nim, but again, it was always the same. So in this case, I'm using the top ones, which is the first.
Nim,
one, so 26
Nim, what I had you roll was an insight check. Well, what I had everybody roll was an insight check, but with what you rolled, you believe that you believe that the DGABDHEC is correct. However, everybody who rolled above a 20, Mary Jor, you realize that DGABHEC is only 7, and that there are 10 floors, give or take, that go up. You guys have, you think, figured out the first position is a D to move upwards to make nothing happen. What is it you guys want to do?
So to move upwards to make nothing happen?
So here's what happens. To start the elevator, somebody needs to press the gas pedal and then move the handle to where it needs to be. You guys, from what you had done from your explorations, said it needed to be a D. What's crazy is the document you just received, maybe it's not crazy, maybe it is, about this says it's a D. But what's weird is that as you're trying to take this into consideration before you move anything and make it happen, is that D is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that the ceiling of this tunnel is 9 or 10 levels up. So you guys decide what you want to do.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, we're popping that fucking thing into D and seeing what happens.
Right. Throw it in D and see what happens. All right, all right. All right. Throw it into D. Everybody give me a perception check on that flight.
Morak, not so much. 24, 25, 28. 10.
Good, fair. As anyone that is on the floor of this, which is all of you, and it starts to elevate up, each of you start to feel it shuttle and shuffle and sort of almost move and sufferiate one way or another. And you realize that it is asking for it to go up another level. But who is the person that's going to manipulate it?
Does it take any sort of check or something?
It does not.
Sleight of hand
But
or
it
better or
might
something?
take something as far as like an awareness check. So,
Alright, so yeah, I'll control it. So it wants to go up one more level. Do I get anything of like what to do with that, or am I trying to figure that out?
roll an investigation check, and then I'll tell you what you get.
18. No?
With an 18, you know that the prior space needed to be anything. Okay. And so I'm gonna throw this out there to everybody right now.
Okay.
Remember that what you got was that the letters said DGA BDHEC. You guys activated this. Whatever you did, it moved up from like level 0 to level 1. As it hit level 1, it was like tell me what is going to happen. And a check was just made. And the check was just made to say that it is not a connected lever. So, what do you want to do?
I'll go to B.
No. We should go in order. And then it has to be
Was
D.
that you, Kevin, or was that somebody else?
That was me, Kevin.
Okay, Kevin. Who am I playing in this game? Am I playing? No. I'm not. But a sumo warrior called Fuji Yoko slaps you across the face and says, "Focus."
It might be looking at this how it repeats again on D. It could go D G A B D H E C D, because if it was anything on 0,
Well, I was going for
Eric,
the B.
wait, whoa!
because-
Before we go any further, Eric.
Yeah.
What is it that's driving what you just said?
well, I'm just looking at the, because I'm trying to number it out as a puzzle and try to figuring this out. But it starts with D, goes to the GAB, then comes back to D again. Then it's HEC, and then if the pattern still repeats, I would then say D again, and then figure out the final 10th one.
In this instance, I want to back you. So tell me when to back you, because great work.
Okay. Let's see. So 7, 8.
All right. So as we are all looking at 11:15 right now,
Yeah.
this is crazy. I thought this was going to be something else. Does anybody have anything else to say, or are we in like a timeout? Boop boop boop. Kind of stop, pause, kind of thing.
Yeah, I think we should time out here. It's been a bit of a long day for me. So,
No, that's fair. That's
pausing now
totally
is
fair.
fine.
All right, so let's pause. Good job, everybody. Good, interesting stuff. Again, like I was like, all right, we'll just move on. And everyone was like, "Burp, burp, 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 burp," so it's fine. But that said, hey everybody, good game, good fight, good night. I always interested to see what happens next, and you guys are working your way to the top of this sort of immortal tower. So what's going to happen next? We'll see. So, all right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Later.
Good night.
Two of the day.
Good night, all.
Today, your composition was put to the test with Punch Polka tattoos. My judges, we have to determine who's going home.
Good night and good luck.
Mm.